This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a local crime watch is inviting the public out for a get-together that will benefit local law enforcement. This and more next on FYI. This is FYI on SSPTV, and I'm Ken Kara, and let's jump right into tonight's headlines from FYI News 13 and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. There will be a change at the Lehigh Valley Health Network. Ronald W. Swinford, MD, today announced his retirement as President and Chief Executive Officer effective July 1st. The 66-year-old Swinford has served as President and CEO since November of 2010 when he succeeded Elliot J. Sussman, MD. Brian A. Nestor, DO, who currently serves as Lehigh Valley Health Network's Chief Strategy Officer, has been named Acting President and CEO. He will assume his new role on July 1st. The entire country is mourning the loss of Captain Jason Benjamin Jones, who was killed Monday in Afghanistan. The 29-year-old, formerly from Orwigsburg, was a member of the Green Berets. Today we talked with Frank Rice of Ashland. He is retired military, and his son Christopher is a Green Beret who will soon be deployed to Afghanistan for his 9th time.
It hit close to home. It was like family. That's the thing with the military community. It could be somebody even in the Marine Corps that dies, but it's still family. They wore the uniform, they did their service. When I heard about Captain Jones passing away and found out that he was with 3rd Group, it hit even closer to home. My son right now is stateside, but again, like I said, he will be soon deployed, and it kind of hit where he lived. It did. It's very sad. I feel very bad for their family.
In other news tonight, Governor Tom Corbett has ordered all United States and Pennsylvania flags in the Capitol complex and at the Commonwealth facilities in Schuylkill County lowered to half-staff on Saturday, June 7th in honor of U.S. Army Captain Jason B. Jones. Emotions ran high last night as the St. Clair Area School District made some major cuts to teaching positions and programs. The board adopted a $10 million budget that furloughed 12 teachers at the St. Clair Area Elementary and Middle School and suspended several programs, including art, library, and health. The move is expected to save the school board $1.2 million. State police in Hazleton are looking for the person or persons who vandalized a baseball park where kids play. According to state police, someone smashed 3 double-pane glass windows with rocks at the Hazel Township Baseball Park, resulting in $375 worth of damage for the Hazel Township Babe Ruth Association. It happened sometime between midnight and 10 a.m. on Monday. Anyone with information is asked to call state police at 459-3890. There is no swimming today at Beltsville State Park in Carbon County. The Pennsylvania Department of Conservation and Natural Resources closed the beach due swimming because of high bacterial counts in the water. The beach will remain closed until acceptable results are received. Other activities are proceeding as usual. The Kiwanis Club of Hazleton is sponsoring a health screening this Saturday, June 7th. The event is in connection with the Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and will be held from 7:30 a.m. until 10 a.m. at the Health and Wellness Center on Airport Beltway. It will feature blood screenings, height, weight, and blood pressure, osteoporosis, health scans, balance tests, and more. Those having the blood screenings are asked to fast from midnight. The cost is $25 and is payable by cash or check only. PSA tests for men will also be available for an additional $5. To register, call Barbara at 501-6299. Proceeds will benefit Kiwanis Community Service Projects. Lisa Sugar checks in now with a member of a local crime watch that is looking for new members, and they're looking to help out their local police force.
It's called a spring fling, but it is so much more than that. It keeps growing and growing. And here to tell us all about the spring fling being hosted by the NW Neighborhood Crime Watch of Hazleton is Judy Urcho, the coordinator for the Crime Watch. Judy, you've been telling me that this started small, but it is now huge.
It really is. It started as we'll just have a couple of tricky trays and maybe some hot dogs and hamburgers, and it's turned into an all-out event with a DJ. We have a vet coming in doing microchipping from 11 to 2. It's going to only be $30 for that. They're going to do nails for $7. All the proceeds that is raised from the vet is going to the canine dog vest that we're trying to buy for the police department because the dog doesn't have a vest and we need to protect him also. And we have the Lions Club coming in. We have tricky trays, which people in this area have been very generous to do. The fire department's coming in. They're going to have a fire truck there for the kids to see and actually some stuff for them to do. And APTS is going to also be there, and they're going to do free blood pressure readings. The Slovak Club, which is where we're having the event down on 20th and Peace, they are doing a yard sale. And they're kind of coordinating with us in the event, and the yard sale proceeds, all of them are going to Helping Hands. So it's going to be a great event all the way around.
How is the Crime Watch itself doing? You're looking for more members through this as well.
Yeah, we want to let people be aware of what we're about. It's about the neighborhoods. It's about keeping an eye out for your neighbors. A lot of people think that Crime Watch is going out and patrolling the streets, which I think deters a lot of people from doing anything. And it's not. It's about watching what's in your neighborhood. You know what's wrong. If you see a suspicious car, or if you see somebody that's not supposed to be there, or you see activity that just doesn't seem right, that's when you should be more aware. Take down license plate numbers, call 911 if you feel that there's something going on that shouldn't be. And I think people have the wrong impression about crime watches. They got a lot of bad publicity when down in Florida there was that shooting, and everybody's like, I don't want to be involved. And we have to be. That's the only way we're going to clean up this town. It's the only way that we're going to get rid of the drugs and the crime. It's not going to totally go away because it never, we can't live in a utopia, but we need to start looking out for each other.
We're almost out of time, but I want you to quickly just go through some of the big prizes people can win. There's a trip even.
Sundance Vacation gave us a week's stay at their and some of their locations. You have to go online, and we checked it out. There's places anywhere from Hawaii to Florida. All you have to do is get there, and the whole week is free. We have almost all of the tattoo places. I believe all of the tattoo places gave us gift certificates from $50 on up to $100, and Ovalon $25, Two Guys Pizza $20, Bowlerina 4 free tickets for bowling. I mean, there's just so much.
There's a ton. She had rattled off for me quite a lot of prizes, much more than she has the time to say here today. But please come out and support the NW Neighborhood Crime Watch of Hazleton. That's this Saturday, 11 to 5 at the Slovak Club, 950 Peace Street in Hazleton. And better yet, even after you do that, come out to their meetings, which are held the first Monday of the month at 7 o'clock at the Slovak Club. Judy, good luck. We hope you have a tremendous turnout and raise a lot of money to help out.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Lisa. And now let's turn to the superintendent's desk. Commencement exercises for Hazleton Area High School will take place on June 11th at 6 p.m. at the school. A rain date has been set for June 12th at 6 p.m. And if the weather does not cooperate that day, it will be moved to June 13th. For more information on many of the stories that you heard about today on FYI, you can pick up an issue of the Standard Speaker, pick up today's issue of the Standard Speaker, read all about that and more, or you can go to their website for breaking news at standardspeaker.com. Coming up on FYI, we'll talk with a two-sport athlete from the Hazleton Area High School about where she's headed to college and what sport she'll be playing there. And coming up next, get ready to take a dip in the pool, but not before we get some safety tips from Janine, who's going in your community at the Greater Hazleton YMYWCA.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
We're in your community today, and every Thursday you can join us here on FYI when we talk about swim safety. We want to have summer fun, but we want to do it in a safe environment. And did you know that actually drowning is the second leading cause of death for children 14 years of age and younger, and that was actually startling to me as a mom having children. So we're here at the Hazleton YMCA with Eileen. She is the aquatic director, and every Thursday join us because we have great tips for you who are going to be outside enjoying this amazing weather, right?
Yes.
So thanks for having us in. I know you have a lot of experience as the aquatic director, and you've been here for many years. Let's talk about pools, backyard pools. What should we know about keeping those pools safe for not only our families, but for our communities?
Well, you have various different kinds of backyard pools. You have in-ground pools, you have above-ground pools, and what's really popular these days are the above-ground inflatable pools. So whenever you have a pool in your backyard, you want to make sure that it's surrounded by a fence, somewhere where the kids can't get into that area when no one's there. You also want to make sure that you have some safety equipment around the pool area. Make sure you have your phone, a cordless phone, so in case of an emergency you can dial 911. And on that phone you should have it programmed with all those emergency numbers on to save some time. Safety equipment such things as reaching poles or a rescue buoy would be a good thing to have.
Should the ladder be in the pool or out of the pool when it is not in use?
When you have an above ground pool, you want to make sure that that ladder is out and put away somewhere where no one can put it back in. Also, the inflatable pools, they have ladders too, take those out. But one concern that you have with the inflatable pool is, depending on the height of it, a young child can lean over into the pool and actually fall into the pool with those inflatable pools. So that's something to watch out for too.
So it's nice to own your own pool, but you do need to worry about these safety hazards.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about when we have children over to swim in the pool, what are some safety tips that we could have people know when their child is in the pool, or if they have friends over and the children are in those pools?
Tell the children and sit down with them and have a little safety talk. Tell them that they should not be in the pool if there's not an adult present. Also, go over a little bit about diving safety. Some of these in-ground pools, they're 6 feet or less, and the recommended depth for diving in those types of pool is like 9 feet. So you want to go over some safety rules with them. Also, if you're the owner of a backyard pool and you have a babysitter over, I would go over some of the emergency action plans with that babysitter, knowing that you have that pool in the backyard, and
Yeah,
you want to make her aware of that.
Right. Now, some people would say, you know, my child knows how to swim, so they're okay swimming outside without any supervision there. True or false?
No. Just because your child knows how to swim does not mean that their water's safe. An accident can happen at any time, so don't take it for granted. The younger children, even though you might have a Coast Guard approved life vest for them, that's not any reason for a parent not to be in the water with a non-swimmer with that jacket on. You want to be in an area where you can reach out and grab that person if there's a problem. It's called touch supervision. So you want to be very close to them and not take your attention away from that.
All right. Thank you for having us to the YMCA. I know that you offer many classes here to learn how to swim. Next week, we have more safety tips, so stay with us right here. We're in your community on FYI.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Let's just take a moment, take a breath, chill, and enjoy this weather shot taken by our Mike Terleski. And okay, I'm feeling relaxed and ready to read some more. So here's your weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low around 47. On the extended forecast, looking pretty good right now. Mostly sunny on Friday, we'll get up to 72. Friday night's a clear night. We'll get down to 53 degrees on Saturday. A little bit warmer at 77, and then Saturday night clear, low at 56. Sunday, showers and thunderstorms. They come back into the area, only a 30% chance, the high at 78. Sunday night, 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms as we get down to 59 on Monday. There's another chance of showers and thunderstorms. We'll get up to 75 degrees, and Monday night, the low goes down to 56 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat with their ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food with their burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, located on Route 93 in West Hazleton. Stop on by today or give them a call at 570-455-5362.
Holy Trinity Orthodox Church in McAdoo is holding a homemade food sale. Delicious halushki and pierogies are available. I'm in. You had me at halushki. They're available cooked or frozen. The sale is tomorrow from 10:30 until 5:30. Call ahead. Orders can be placed by calling that phone number on your screen. And now the moment some of you have been waiting for. Hope you're a winner. The midday daily lottery numbers. The daily number 301, the big 4 8384, Quinto 82213, Treasure Hunt 7 8 16 23 and 27. FYI, we'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Tonight we have a story about a two-sport standout from the Hazleton Area High School and where she plans on playing at the next level. Let's get to it.
So I was looking for file video of Alyssa Sitch for this story, and I found a bunch of basketball highlights. I got very distracted watching her weave down the lane for the Lady Cougars, so much so that I almost missed my deadline for this story. Sitch dazzled on the basketball court, and it's hard to believe someone could be so talented in two sports. She also won a gold medal at the District 2 track and field meet last year in the long jump, and this year she took silver. Next fall, she's taking her jumping shoes to Shippensburg University, saying that track and field was always her true love.
Ever since 9th grade, when I started to get better than like middle school and that, I don't know, I just fell in love with it. Can't explain it.
Sitch's high school head coach, Mark Otterbein, had a front row seat to watch her develop into a type of athlete that only lands on a roster every once in a while.
Alyssa, amazing lady. She's been track and field since 7th grade. Great athlete. Only the fifth person in Lady Cougar history to join what we call our 500-point club. She finished with 587 points. The last time we had somebody qualify was in 2006. Hardworking, great student, great athlete, does everything you ask of her, gives you 125% every time. You don't replace Alyssa Sitch. You try to get a couple people that'll that you hope will do the job for you next year, but you really can't replace someone that is one of the greatest long and triple jumpers we ever had here.
I had so much fun. The people, there's so many unforgettable memories. The coaches, from Amy Mantush to Amanda Ryan Miller, they just helped me so much.
It seems like the girls come back to coach then eventually. Is that a nice part about it, that they've been through it?
Oh yeah, that's a very nice part. They had the experience. They know they've been in my position, so they know exactly how it feels.
So now there's just one more question everyone wants to ask.
Do you know a major? Do you have any college plans yet, or are you just excited to have the college pick?
I'm going to major in biology, probably pre-med. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet, but...
What inspired that?
Well, my sister was a biology major, and now she's in optometry school, so that had a big part in it.
Actually, I was talking about another question.
Will Alyssa Sitch play pickup basketball games? Are you allowed to with track and field when you go out there?
I sure hope so. I say I'm going to miss basketball so much because basketball and track are just completely different. They both have their things that make me happy and then other things that I don't like as much, but I'm going to miss it a lot, so hopefully.
Good luck to Alyssa. Now, if you are planning on going to the Hazleton Area State Playoff baseball game on Thursday night, before you head out, here's some important information. The game has been moved to 7 p.m. at Parkland. It was originally set for 6 p.m. So again, the Hazleton Area versus LaSalle playoff game is now at 7 p.m. on Thursday. The Cougars are hot right now, and so is Russ Kanzler. As of Wednesday's game, Kanzler is in a 9-game hitting streak for the Rail Riders, and that streak has included 5 extra base hits and 7 runs batted in. That's sports on FYI, but we'll be right back with more information. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, happy birthday to our own Chris Goy. He is celebrating his 21st birthday today. This wish comes from all of us here at SSPTV. And one more quick announcement, Faith Assembly of God Church in Hazleton is once again offering kids Mega Sports Camp for the summer. The camp starts June 23rd and lasts through June 27th and will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. at the HAHS track. Kids can choose from basketball, soccer, cheerleading, track and field, or baseball. For info, call 570-459-2410. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Helen Pepsney Hammocks, formerly of Hollywood. Memorial is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the St. Cyril Methodius Parish. Friends may call Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. The Hillary J. Bonin Funeral Home is assisting the family. Charles F. Drasher Sr., formerly of Drums. Viewing is Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Violet M. Lagana of Latimer. Funeral is Saturday at 10:30 a.m. from the Fierro Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8 p.m. Irene Bolitsky of Hazelton Heights. Funeral is Friday at 9:30 a.m. from the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Friends may call Friday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. Robert Kolarek of Hollywood. Services were held Monday under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. And Delmas H. Earnhardt Jr. of Whitehaven. Memorial is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Whitehaven United Methodist Church. Friends may call Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Tonight's obituaries have been brought to you by the Smilax Floral Shop located on 15th Street in Hazelton. For delivery to all local funeral homes, call 570-454-0111.
Warmer weather is finally here, but for many of our neighbors who are struggling to pay their bills, this winter really took its toll. I encourage PPL electric utility customers that are struggling to pay their energy bills to call us. We want to help. Termination of service is always a last resort. We want to work with all of our customers so they can maintain uninterrupted service. Call us toll-free from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday at 1-800-358-6623 to discuss a payment arrangement. You can also set up a payment arrangement online. PPL Electric Utilities has several assistance options, including On-Track, Operation Help, and LIHEAP, which stands for Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program. The On-Track program is a special payment plan for residential customers that offers reduced monthly payments, protection from shutoffs, and debt forgiveness. On-Track is administered by local agencies. Operation Help provides emergency financial aid to pay heating bills for families with financial hardships. Operation Help is funded by customers, employees, retirees, and PPL. Operation Help is administered by a network of local agencies. The Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program is a federal program administered by the Pennsylvania Department of Public Welfare. However, you do not have to be a welfare recipient to participate. LIHEAP provides cash grants to help families with heating bills and crisis grants to help families that are at risk of losing their power or coping with heating emergencies, like equipment breakdowns. With LIHEAP, you don't need to have an unpaid heating bill, and you can rent or own your home. For more information, visit pplelectric.com/billhelp.
Okay, we can officially start thinking about the weekend and FYI weekend. Remember, we are with you 7 days a week now. Aren't you lucky? You bring the snacks, we'll bring your local community information. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take it easy, everyone.